Hey guys, welcome back to my another Eden 1.5.1 video update. In this update, we got the title of Ogre Wars, Dirge of the Fated King and the Sacred Sword. A bunch of new stuff came out, such as story, new system for character change, and new story characters, new another dungeon, reward mechanics, a whole slew of things. So let's go over that in this video. So what's new? We have 5 new story chapters that will continue on from the main story quest, and every time you complete a new story chapter, you'll be rewarded with 100 Chronos instead of 50 Chronos, which is great. There's going to be a new island to explore. They added another dungeon. Specifically, it's for Aldo's 5-star form. They added the Tsubara Orbs, which is basically the reward system that they've added from Japan for another dungeons running them, and another style is introduced in this patch, Aldo's 5-star, and there will be some new playable characters in this update. Now, where to start? To begin with 1.5.1's Ogre Wars, you must have chapter 25 completed. You must have 2 nights story completed. That's the one with Annabelle and Deirdre's. Update the game version to 1.5.1. The starting location is in Baroki's Mayor House. If you don't remember, that is the house at the very beginning of the game where we started off in. And the suggested level for this update is going to be level 56 or above. Now, I just want to explain Tsubara Orbs over a little more. They're obtained after completing any very hard another dungeon or another dungeon that requires 2 green tickets for admissions. The only ones that don't yield Tsubara Orbs are any Gaiden another dungeons. Those are the ones such as the ones that are side stories, like the 1000-year-old Ark and the 2 Knights. And you obtain the Tsubara Orbs to then spend them at the Royal Nopal Emporium. So you could buy chants and clauses, but the clauses are not added in yet. They'll be added in at a later date. A clause is basically another style tome that is required to upgrade any original unit to the another style form. And you get 10 orbs per run at a 120 weekly cap. Next, we have Aldo, who is a fire elemental attacker and slash support who specializes in mob clearing and providing offensive support to slash units. Some of his noticeable skills are the X/Mark II, which is just an AoE fire slash attack that counts as a double hit, that's XL. Dragon God Slash, that is a slash attack on a single enemy XL that decreases their slash resistance by 20% up to 4 times the max stack. And his Valor Chant, which is very potent, it increases the power of all party members by 30% and physical resistance by plus 30% for 1 turn. And this is basically why he's still used in today's content in Japan, because of his versatility and his Valor Chant, which increases the survivability of his team and increases any of the physical damage dealers, and it significantly boosts any slash damage to himself and to his teammates that uses slash damage type skills. And he's great at dealing damage to bosses with multiple bodies and is great for mob clearing. Suzette's another style is much like regular Suzette. She's a wind elemental attacker. She's well known for being one of the hardest hitting units released for a long time. Some of her noticeable skills are Elegant Cavort, which basically lets her attack a single enemy with double XL power rate, and it gives her a Spirit Petal, which increases her critical rate. If she crits with the spell, she gains 2 of the Spirit Petals with a max stack of 3, and then from there you could use the ability called Exquisite Blossom to consume the Spirit Petal, which is a wind type piercing attack on a single enemy that's extra large, with the number of attacks gaining increased based upon the amount of Spirit Petals you have active. Our Valor Chant is just a increase to her self power for plus 35% for 3 turns, which is pretty good. But her drawbacks are primarily single target. She loses most of her powerful AoEs, Dragon Salt, making her less viable for multiple mob clearing. and outside of providing a lot of damage upon compared to the previously released characters, she has no buffs or debuffs of any sort, so she requires other units to provide cover for her. And of course, her Valor Chant is not a team-friendly Valor Chant since it is very selfish. But outside of that, she's pretty much one of the best boss killers in the game, and you can do a crap ton of damage with her for sure. Finally, I wanted to talk about the Cruel Angel set. It's one of the new equipment sets that they added to the game. They can be exchanged in one of the blacksmith merchants for strange stones, strange feathers, and strange flowers. And you can find all these items west of the village, Snake Neck Igoma location. And the noticeable equipment that I would call out on this one would be the staff, because at plus 10 enhancement, you'll get an extra 1000 HP. Hammer, you'll get an extra 50 intellect. And necklace, you'll get an extra 20 speed. I can link down in the description below where all the requirements for obtaining the enhancements are going to be. Essentially, it is a much easier way to get a plus 10 weapon compared to other lands. While be it these weapons may not be as strong stat-wise, but they are definitely a lot easier to obtain and are one of the better weapons for sure to have. Finally, just a sneak peek of some upcoming content. We're going to get the prequel to the Little Princess Little Big Adventure, and with that, we're going to get a new unit coming into the dreams. Of course, that being a prequel, when the actual story drops, we'll get some more new 5-star versions of 4-star units that we have in the future. So anyways, that's it for this video, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and subscribe if you want to stay tuned for more future Another Eden content updates. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye.